Other times that you may want to be selfish are protecting your identity. Sometimes certain people, and this may be your partner, this may be your occupation, your work, sometimes they take a bit too much of you, right? So if they're stopping you from doing your hobby, or maybe, you've done the work in your workplace and you're leaving work, but they expect more work of you outside of work, and that's eating into what you do as a person, what you do for a hobby, or your chill out time, your meditation time, your you time, right? That's when to be selfish. You need to sometimes put boundaries in place so that people don't eat at that, because what that can do, and it happens a lot in relationships, a lot of people come out of relationships and they don't know who they are. They've lost their identity, and it's because they didn't put boundaries in place to let their partner know, hey, do not take up this area, because this is me, this is my identity, this is what I like to do, this is how I relate to the world and know more about myself, right? And what they have done is, because they've let those boundaries down, their partner or the work or whoever, whatever, is eaten into that, and then they come out and realize there's barely anything left. And so they've sort of lost their identity because they gave too much to everyone else, right? So that's when to be selfish. Know who you are, know what you like, and keep doing that, because you need that for yourself. You need that for you, all right? So really, really do take that on board, and that goes for the ladies too. In this particular scenario, it really does, So just keep that protected, okay? Because that's you, and that's your identity, and that's how you know who you are and how you relate to the world and everyone else, all right? So it's okay to protect that. Calling it selfish is almost the wrong word, in fact, but I'm just using that for this video just so that you know, even if you have to come off selfish by telling your partner, actually, I'm still going to do this because I really enjoy it, then that's what you need to do. Now, some people may get into sort of maybe arguments and disputes and things like that here, because, see, I would draw the difference between certain things. Like, you have your hobbies, and I see those as things that you like to do, but maybe some people like to smoke, to drink excessively, or gamble. There are certain hobbies that are very negative and can impact a relationship and things like that. So you need to keep in mind that balance in relation to your relationships, whatever they are, whether to your partner or whether to work, etc., etc. Like, if that hobby or thing that you're doing that you use to define you is negative and isn't doing very good things for you, then maybe you do want to sort of substitute it for something else. Not necessarily just give it away and don't replace it, because maybe sometimes you need that extra thing or that full amount of space. You can take it out altogether if, you so choose, and you're just like, I could be a better me without this full stop, and I don't necessarily need to replace this. You could be that person, and that would be totally cool, right? But maybe you want to put something in place of that that's healthier, okay? So maybe instead of smoking, you're doing exercise. Maybe instead of drinking, you drink something that's healthier. And then that way, overall, you still keep your identity, but you're becoming better you because you substituted something that was not good for something that's good, okay? So those are some examples of when to be selfish, and I think those will benefit you in becoming better people, because you'll protect what means a lot to you and you'll protect your identity. And I'm not saying necessarily don't compromise on any of these, because a relationship is about compromise, but you still do need to keep a good, solid portion of yourself, because otherwise you are at risk of losing your identity because you've given too much away to other people, okay? And I don't want that for you. Again, I've been in that position. I've gone through that. It's rough. You don't want that, okay? So keep that in mind, and I think that will really, really serve you in future. It is definitely apparent to remember before, while you are in, and during, and even after a relationship to do this, okay? Do what you enjoy doing. Remember who you are. Continuously doing that, whether you're in a relationship or not, and protect that area of yourself, okay? Because people will try and eat away at it, and you'll lose your identity as a result, and it's rough, okay? So do that. That's the video, guys. That's when to be selfish. Hopefully this helps you all. Let me know down in the comments what you think, your experiences, any questions that you have. If you want to holler mans, might leave your contact details in the comments and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely do that. Enjoy your day, guys, and I'll see you for the next video. Take care, guys. Have a great day.